What's up, you guys? It's your boy Jay Ransom, and we back with another reaction. This is for OSHI No KO. This is episode 2 for season 2 in dub. I'm late. My bad. So expect episode 3. I always say that, but then I lag again. But expect episode 3. 2 days later after this one get up. I'm gonna try to get up as soon as I record today. This is Wednesday, the 26th, no, the 25th. 25th, September 25th. So expect episode 3 for sure to be up on the 27th. At the end of the last episode, the mangaka pulled up to the set for the stage play, and she was like shocked by the acting. She was moved to tears or whatever. And we found out like she's super shy, but she was like, can we make a few changes to the script?" They was like, "Oh, what? Sure." They're like, "What you want to change?" And she was like, "All of it." So let's see where that goes.
So, what do you think? Impressed?
Everyone is incredible. I think we can put on a good play.
Well, yeah! Lalali's full of top
I feel a sneeze coming.
And I would bet that everyone is practicing a ton
Excuse
for
me.
this.
In theater, instead of referring to it as practicing, it's better to use the term rehearsing.
Oh, is that so? Sorry. I'm clueless about all this. They're amazing. I sure couldn't do it. And that's all the more reason that you know. I simply have to say it. Regarding the script, is it too late to ask you to revise it?
Of course not! But what part exactly?
Which part, you ask? Well, all of it.
What's her name? Feel validated right there, I bet.
My impression of La La Lai was that they're hardliners, so I can't believe they took on a 2.5D play.
That said, half the cast aren't even company members, so there's no need to be nervous.
I never said I was nervous about it.
Oh, when you act like that, people can tell you're nervous.
Melt.
Hey, I heard producer Kaburagi had a hand in the casting of actors for the play. I guess that makes us the Kaburagi group. I'm happy to work with you again.
Feelings mutual.
Why did you pause before you said that? Well, I mean, I understand. I'm sure you're thinking, with this guy who can't act worth a damn, it'll be the Sweet Today nightmare all over again.
Busted.
That was my first time acting. And I won't tell you to cut me some slack. But it's been 9 months since then. And I've also been studying up.
That's
I
good
should
for
be
you,
better
man.
than last time at least. So tell me straight up if I'm no good. Hello, my name is Melt Narushima, represented by Sonic Stage. I'll be playing Kizami. I look forward to working with you.
Good morning. My name is Kana Arima with Strawberry Productions.
I need to remember
I'm
their
playing
names.
Sidigi.
Kana
I'm also
Arima.
with Strawberry Productions.
I know
I'm
his name, of
Hoshino.
course.
I will be playing the role of Toki.
Wow, you guys are all early. Rehearsal's not for another 10 minutes. I believe we're all here, so let's start with the introductions. I'm Raida Sumiaki. I'm the producer in charge of the whole project. And this guy here is our incredible director,
Toshiro Kindaichi.
the scriptwriter Goa.
Producer, director, scriptwriter.
2.5D play experience.
Nice to meet
I'm not gonna remember none of your names, I'm sorry.
And now the La La Lai performers. Norio Mita, Koyuki Yoshidomi, Mei Arashino, Kido Harashibara, Ryoma Funato, Akane Kurokawa.
I look forward to working with you.
Akane, that's her name. I bet she feel validated.
Last but not least, our protagonist.
Wake up, you idiot!
Sorry about that. I'm the play's lead portraying... What's my character's name? Oh, whatever. Taiki Himekawa. Hello.
Let's all work together as a team to turn the Tokyo Blade stage play into a massive success!
Let's work together!
Today was for introductions, but it seems we've got basically all the key figures here. Let's go ahead and do a script reading. We'll start at half past. Do what you need to get settled. We'll begin shortly.
Yes, sir! Hey, Aqua, it's been a while.
Well, you say that, but we've met a couple times to keep up appearances.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm happy that we get to do another job together. After all, on Love Now, I caused you nothing but trouble. Theater happens to be my main line of work, so this time around, I'll be the one to help you out.
You're awfully confident.
No, I didn't mean it like that. This isn't a confidence thing. I still have a lot to learn. It's just that we've got a lot of scenes with each other. So I want you to know that you can always depend on me.
And I know you're happy.
I appreciate it.
Y'all got scenes
I'll
together.
let you know if anything comes up.
So you don't really spend that much time together outside of like keeping
The
up
two of them are
appearances.
dating, aren't they? I heard they got together on some reality show.
Well, apparently that's how it went down on the series. But from what I can tell, it's purely business. Besides, fans would riot if they parted ways so soon after kissing. I admit they do seem pretty close.
Anyway, the character.
This is what I was looking for. I was like,
wasn't it a deliberate casting choice? It's a good fit, right?
yeah, I mean,
I strongly
help sales
dislike the
too.
leading of actors' real lives and onstage personas. It's distracting and unprofessional. I mean, basically, the production resonates more broadly if the info the audience has is uniform across the board. And yet, the promoter's fondness for those small additions of dubious significance hasn't changed for 2 centuries.
Looks like somebody is touchy. I mean, on Sweet Today, you were more...
That was because I was the leader of the cast. I didn't want to be responsible for ruining the mood on set. Now, you're seeing the real Kana.
Yeah, it still shows because even with that
If you would have torn into me at the very
Sydney
beginning,
Sweeney Glenn
I
Powell
realized
movie,
how bad I
romantic
was and how
comedy,
embarrassed myself.
they just went with the rumors to help sell the
Anyway,
movie,
That's an excuse.
but none of it was
Forget I
true.
said that. The two of us have a lot of scenes together. I'll show you what I can do.
But yeah, episode 1, I was like, oh, we're not really seeing her jealous side
Hey,
because she likes Aqua.
making time in your busy schedule
But
to meet
it's
me.
coming out here since we get a
I work
flashback.
as serialized monthly. I'm usually free as long as the deadline isn't close. It's fine.
Still, I appreciate you coming to see me.
Oh, please, don't be silly. You might have been my assistant back then, but you're a full-fledged, successful author now. As a matter of fact, you have long since surpassed me. A weekly serialized manga artist with a super big-time hit manga and anime personally invited me out drinking. Of course I'd show up. Anyway, you wanted to talk?
I was thinking, you have experience with anime and TV drama adaptations, right? Well, this is a first for me, so I'm pretty clueless. There's a lot I would like to say, but I'm not sure how far I can speak my mind. The Tokyo Blade stage play has been moving forward, but it's a bit, you know... Do you think you would be willing to come along? To watch a rehearsal with me?
I don't think there's anything I could help you out with, but sure, I'll be there.
Thanks a lot. I feel a lot better.
W
now.
friend.
Check, please.
I'll be scared to go by myself too because
Sorry, you didn't
I'm
mean to
shy.
treat me.
Well, the oldest one is supposed to cover these kinds of things. On to the next.
Not like her, but yeah, I'm definitely.
Is it okay if I brush my teeth first? I begin to feel gross if I don't brush as soon as I'm done eating.
Oh, I remember now.
I'll be right back.
Even in the collection of weirdos that's the manga industry, Abiko is one of the odder characters. You can draw manga on your own if needed, but adaptations to other mediums involve many people, which requires communication skills. Yes, sometimes the creative teams can completely change the intended vision. But I've heard of many cases where the original creator unduly inserts themselves, throwing the entire production into chaos. So a certain degree of give and take is needed. And on that point, Abiko is...
Does she have like a water bottle with her?
I
Cause
guess I'll use the restroom too.
there's no way I'm brushing my teeth in a public restroom. I don't care how nice they are. Two toothbrushes?
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm double brushing. If you think about it, you can brush at twice the speed if you use 2 toothbrushes. I hate the idea that I'm making you wait, so I'm going to double speed.
Yep, she's a weirdo. I hope there's no disputes over the Tokyo Blade play.
That's right. Fix the entire script.
I knew it!
All of it? That's a tough ask. We already got your approval for the script and started on rehearsals. We'll be open to the public in 20 days.
I've already said to revise it a number of times now. But I was told once you see a rehearsal...
Oh, so they wasn't
you'll understand
listening.
that this is a good script.
Okay.
So I said if that's true, I guess you have my okay. However, it is not good, which means you are all denied.
Excuse me. First off, allow me to apologize for submitting a script that wasn't in line with your wishes.
Hey man, I'm with her.
Even at this stage, I intend to fix whatever I can. But that being said, there was lots of back and forth beforehand, and I did my very best to consider your intentions. At this point, how do you propose I revise it?
I see, so you're the one who wrote this garbage? I believe I already pointed out the parts I wanted fixed, but it seems you failed to grasp it. How should you revise it?
She's like a different
Are you
person.
actually even reading through Tokyo Blade?
Of course I'm reading it! Of course! Moreover, creating a script that draws out the manga's charm
This is your script even after reading it? The absurd mess you wrote is full of things the characters wouldn't say, as well as things they'd never do. It's okay if you need to change some plot lines, but don't you think it's rude to change the characters? My babies aren't the idiots you've written them to be!
Well, the nature of stage plays is such that there needs to be... No. If you point out the parts to fix, I'll handle it.
Like I said, all of it. No matter how many times I requested, it doesn't get fixed. I thought I was simply being made light of, but it seems the scriptwriter genuinely doesn't grasp the material. I mean, if this is what he came up with after reading the original, then this guy's creative ability is absolutely... Oh, Abiko! Go with me!
Just come over here. Let's take this conversation elsewhere.
So are we back to square one then?
I guess that does it for today. I'm out.
Hey man, I'm with her. Hey, I did. If she told them to change it, they didn't listen.
When it comes to media franchising, it's quite common for there to be disputes between the original creator and the scriptwriter.
Yeah, like she said, she fine with plotline changes. Me too. I don't need it to be one for one
Is based on a briefing with the producer and the director.
when it's adapting.
Next, rewrites take place for drafts 2 and 3, and then when it's near completion, it will be checked by the original creator. I suspect that Abiko was dissatisfied with the script that was passed on to her. Undoubtedly, she was more or less fuming when she wrote instructions for revisions and sent them off. But there were a lot of intermediaries between the original creator and the scriptwriter. So the revisions basically become a game of telephone. Abiko is the type who relies on her emotions rather than logic. So it's possible even her editor couldn't grasp her intentions.
This part's a highlight, but it's not moving, and it hasn't been revised. They've turned into a gross...
Okay, that's understandable too, then.
...glibly chatter about their feelings. Fix this mess!
Abiko suddenly gets animated when the topic turns the manga. It's hard to organize everything she's saying and put it down in writing.
I can't pass these angry-sounding comments to the client as is. I've got to tone this down somehow.
Yeah, I can see how they get lost in translation.
The
Yeah.
author's team doesn't know the first thing about plays. These revisions would call for a new set, which is impossible. We need to stay on schedule. Also, we can't cut the protagonist time on stage. Pass that on to Goa for me.
Sure.
It seems the original creator would like you to express the emotions in a more evocative way.
Okay, I guess I'll add something here then. I personally think it would be more moving with fewer lines, though. But if that's what the author wants, so be it.
So yeah, it's
Now it's even more
It's not his. It's not the scriptwriter's fault.
Look, the actors will be starting rehearsals soon, so for
Yeah,
now,
it's
the
not his
production side
fault.
would like to go with this script. They say that once you actually see the performances, you'll come around and understand their point of view. What do you say?
You think it will really be better when I see the actual play? Well, I guess it's okay then.
There aren't any creators who would intentionally seek to make the work they're in charge of worse. Discord arises even when both parties are giving their best. Mediators are unable to convey that dispute well. Somewhere in the world, there's an original creator and scriptwriter fighting even as I speak. Because anger isn't something that's suddenly boiled up. It's likely a sense of protest born of not seeing her intentions reflected in the slightest.
Frankly, I think this scriptwriter simply isn't fit to work on my material. Look, this revision here, her wisdom's vanished, and she just looks like some idiot. He's got no feel.
It was his fault, though.
His revisions missed the mark.
The
And
producer's
he
fault.
doesn't understand entertainment. Let me write the entire
And the guy who like
Wait a second. That would be. It's a no-go.
changed her words up. He changed it up even more though. The
will
producer.
do it. Otherwise, I'll rescind my permission for the play.
But if you do that, there will be all kinds of.
It'll be tens of millions for breach of contract. That's fine. I'll pay it.
You just can't go and pay with your own money. Ultimately, it's the company that has to pay.
Then pay up.
It seems this is what Abiko wants. So would it be possible to go forward with this new plan?
But the playwright. What exactly am I supposed to tell him?
I don't require payment. Continue to pay him, and you can leave his credit exactly as it is. But I don't want him involved anymore.
I feel bad for him.
She's quite childish, isn't she?
Well, there are many manga artists who are very particular and lack a certain amount of social grace. Of course, Abiko is an extreme example of this.
Are you okay? She's having her way of things. She'll have you dropped from the project.
Well, what can I do? The position of a screenwriter is far lower than anyone even realizes. We can easily be replaced.
That
if
is
one of the
true.
higher-ups calls for it.
That's
This kind
very
of
true.
thing, it happens all the time. You can try your best to create something good, but if it differs even slightly from the original creator's taste, they'll detest you for it.
But you need to try to
Fans will publicly
work with her
shame
because
you
I
as a criminal.
truly think this wasn't
But
your
if it's
fault.
entertaining, the original work gets credit. The producer's preferences get injected, and large agencies pressure you to increase their actors' appearances. Even so, you still need to create a work that's able to stand on its own. Rewriting. It's a hellish creative endeavor.
Yeah.
So that's how things stand.
I honestly don't mind being let go. It's just... Could you do me the favor of removing my name from the credits, please? The idea of presenting a script
Writers get shitted
someone
on.
else rewrote as though it's my own? I have to have a sense of pride after all.
Well, we've already announced the staff to the general public. Plus, there's the cost of reprinting the posters and pamphlets. I have to say, I don't think the direction you took with the script was wrong at all. In fact, I strongly believe that this is another job well done. Could you find it in yourself to consider this a mishap and accept this unfortunate situation?
Of course I can. My credit can stand. Treat me to dinner sometime, though.
My deepest apologies. Please eat all you want of whatever you want.
I've been reading the original manga since the first chapter came out. I adjusted the schedules of my other jobs to take this one on. I poured my soul into writing this script so that it would be a good play. No matter how late at night revision requests came in, I worked on them right away. I handled absurd demands, racking my brain to the point of becoming ill. I hardly allowed myself sleep, pushing myself right up to my
Damn,
deadline.
bro.
I tried to do my best. And yet,
This guy's creative ability is absolutely...
damn it all.
I think you need to go talk to her though. If you,
Everyone, we're back at
I mean, he shouldn't have to go directly to the source every time. But like, if it was coming back like that, I feel like he should have tried.
Wow, this is
The back and forth was crazy.
Well, unfortunately, we can't just go ahead without the author's approval of the script.
Suspending rehearsals is hard to take in. This is an intricate stage-around play. I would have liked a longer rehearsal schedule.
What are you talking about? What's a stage around play?
Huh? You've been rehearsing without knowing that?
Can you even envision what the play will look like?
Theater stages are all pretty much the same, aren't they? What did I say?
Jeez, Aqua. You don't like theater much, do you?
I'm glad you noticed.
You've made it obvious enough.
It's not that I don't like it. I just don't care to watch it.
Why is that?
The pacing's slow because they switch sets whenever the scene changes, and the movable sets look cheap. And I'm not really into the exaggerated acting that's synonymous with theater. I'd rather spend the same amount of time watching video content with effective directing.
I more or less figured you'd say something like that.
Well, you're the one who asked me.
It's a fair assessment. That's one of the long-discussed challenges for theater, for sure. Customers are drifting away, and some have said that theater culture is in final decline. But
Yes,
that way of thinking is a little bit outdated.
I think there's some. I want to see a play one time.
Perception won't do it all. So, I guess you've never seen a stage-around play, huh?
What's your point?
Like I heard,
We finally have some
Trey
free
Parker
time,
and Matt Stone's
so how
plays
about a
pretty
date?
good.
Come on. Theater is way more immersive than any video you could ever see. I'll show you.
Oh, it's over already? Dang, that was fast. Alright, that is episode 13 of OSHI No KO, or season 2, episode 2, Game of Telephone. Very appropriate title. So we found out, again, see, I'm terrible at names. The author of the manga that's being adapted, she asked for revisions multiple times, and they didn't meet her demands, but we learn it goes through so many intermediaries. Shit gets lost in translation. And she was not happy with the script writer. She called him trash, basically. And, like, that got hurt. At first, I was like, damn, yeah, they not listening, but yeah, script, like, we just had a writer's strike last year, so I understand script writers get treated like shit. So just learning, like, all the people went through, and then yeah, he changed what he thought was right because of the notes he received, but it's not fully on him. And just to see how hard he was working, that sucks. But yeah, I understand the author at the same time, so messy situation. And she was like, well, you go pay the fees if y'all don't make the revisions. Y'all don't have permission to do this play. I don't care about breaching the contract. So it's crazy how that goes down. Like I said, we got to see when they first got there at the rehearsal room, and how Kana, like I said, I want to see. I was like, oh, Kana changed up in the 4 months since season 1, but no, she just focused, and then I got to see her little jealous side because she likes Aqua too. And yeah, I don't think that scriptwriter's done though. I think he's gonna be given another shot. I think he's gonna talk to the author, because I think he does deserve another shot. But yeah, that's the end of season 2, episode 2. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree? The author? Do you feel bad for the writer? And I'll see you guys in 2 days for season 2, episode 3.